Yum, yum, yum. Look at this. Kung Pao chicken, spring rolls, chow mein. These are some yummy foods we like from China. However, there is also a dark side to this. There are street vendors and people in China that are dirty, unsanitary, and overall just disgusting. We're going to be looking at some of these videos today. So if you are eating some food, I would highly suggest putting it away. So if you enjoy these type of videos, let me know. Be sure to do more of these reactions because I enjoyed making it. And let's get right into it. We are on Twitter, and that's how I found most of these videos. We're going to be reacting to it, having a look at it, seeing what it's like. So as you can see, this person stated, collecting gutter oil is a frequent thing in China. It is oil that has been used and then thrown out. So it says, guess what these two chefs are doing in Chengdu on July 3rd. So as you can see, it looks like they're just taking a bunch of oil. But the worst part about all of this is if you have a look, they are outside. They're near like all the plumbing equipment and all the sewerage, I'm assuming. And look, they're squatted over. Looks like they're not wearing gloves. Oh, you know what? Maybe he is wearing gloves there. I'm not too sure. But as you can see, this is meant to be oil because I have searched this up before. What is gutter oil? And yeah, basically it just says it. It's oil that's been used and then thrown out. So the ones collecting and repurposing it are using it unhygienically, disgusting stuff to cook your food in. So basically they're reusing and taking oil that's already been thrown out. And it is disgusting because imagine if you had fried chicken or something else made with that oil. It would be disgusting to think about. So look, once again, a lot of people aren't doing this in China, but it just goes to show you that some people do be doing this. This is another one that I had a look and found on Reddit, and it's the same thing. Look, it's the illegal gutter oil that people are going through, but this one's worse because look at this. She is going through the bin. That's even worse than the one before, to be honest. And look at that. She's putting it in a pot and she is dipping out of there. That is absolutely insane. Back into the restaurant. Imagine eating your food there and seeing that crap. I would not be happy. Look at that. She's got the ladle out and everything. And who knows? Maybe her whole restaurant is just running off this crap that's in the bin. I don't know. And if you have a look, this is a parking lot. So, you know, it's just the bin just out the back, which is insane. And look, maybe she's going to be filling these bowls up. I don't know. But if I put it back at the start, look, there's like an orange peel or something on the ground. And look how full this bin probably was, and she's taken like, I don't know, like a good foot of that thing, which is insane. And it's not just like this oil that's in there, it's like scrap from the restaurant or other garbage disposed from the restaurant. I don't know. Look, she's right next to her car, so you know it's the back of the restaurant. And then if the video keeps playing, have a look at this. It's just like, this is the rubbish here. Look at that, it's full, and that's not even like, I don't know, it's not even tied up, which is bad. And look, I mean, look, the restaurant's dirty outside here. So I don't know, maybe this is just a dirty establishment. But like going back into the restaurant after picking that up is insane. And, you know, there's a few people saying, where does one get legal gutter oil? Thanks, I'm going to vomit now. So this one's a bit old, but it just goes to show you stuff that has happened in the past, which could be happening in the future. They're so ahead of everyone else when it comes to recycling. And, you know, is kind of true. They are. So let's have a look at this one here. So let me translate this post. It says, I had seafood with my colleagues last night. The place they found, talent among talents, my God, when I saw the environment, my face turned purple. This place is right next to the garbage dump and abandoned construction materials. It is really dirty. From time to time, a few yaks run out. A few yaks. What the hell? So if you have a look here, they're washing some seafood, as it says. Look, they got the scales out and everything. But if you have a look at the sludge down here. Look at that. That is not what you want to see at all. And then let's have a look. It's kind of the same. You know what? This photo is a little bit better than the one before, maybe. I don't know. It looks like they got their own little cooking stations. But I think this is the construction thing they're talking about. Look at all that rubble. And if you have a look, these don't really look clean. The bench doesn't look like it's been sanitized in a while. I can't really tell like if the vegetables there just got chopped up, but like look at that, they're storing some of their condiments under there. They just got oil drums. I mean, like usually in the back of like an Asian kitchen, this is kind of something you would expect, but obviously be a bit cleaner, but not next to like actual like dirt on the ground. Like this is dirt. You know what I mean? Like obviously, I don't know if it looks like she's peeling a fish as well. Like this would be very stinky. And like, there's just too much going on. Like, what is this? Is this bags of fish? I don't know. I can smell the photo right now and it doesn't smell good. I'm telling you that right now. So as you can see, there's more cooking stuff everywhere. Look at that. Look at that absolute rubbish here. Rubbish, dirt, grime. And look at that. Not good at all. And has someone eaten that fish? I'm not sure. Got a bit of cilantro or something. And you know what? Like the table here doesn't look too bad. It's messy, whatever. But it's the environment that it's in does not make it look good at all. So was that the last photo? It was. And what else did they say? They said the person washing seafood. I can't describe it. So it'd be this person washing it. And what does it say? The person serving the dishes had hands that were so dirty that it was hard to describe. He just sprinkled a handful of green onions on the seafood. So not only did this person, I think, bought the seafood, but he must have just put his dirty hands in this thing here with the green onions and given it to him. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that one, to be honest. So let's look at the next one here. So this one isn't necessarily to do with the type of food, but I thought this was pretty disgusting. I haven't really seen this happen in a long time. And it says, this is completely shocking. They just can't go anywhere in a grocery store and do the hygienic acts. This is not this word China. These people have to learn basic food habits. So if I play this, you can see that he's in like a nice grocery store of some kind, and he's just opening up drinks, sipping it, and then putting it back. That is foul, because if you were in a grocery store and you were thirsty, you do not want that. But usually when I'm in a grocery store, I go and check to see if a drink's been tampered with. But look at that. Even this girl is doing it too. That's something you wouldn't expect. That is horrible. And look at that. She's passing it to her friend for them to do, and they're buying it. That's crazy. I don't know if they're buying... Let me see. Are they buying the ones that she just drank? We've got to figure this out. So she's drinking this one. Let's see what she does. Okay, so she goes and puts this back. So it's this one here. So it's this one here that she just drank out of. And look at that. She's taking it away, the one she didn't drink. So not only are they putting their dirty mouth on it, they are getting a brand new one just for themselves. And what's kind of odd is some people post these Twitter posts, but like no one ever comments on it, which is what I think is a bit strange. So I saw this one, and this one is kind of crazy. This one's I mean, I'm not sure how recent this one is. I think I've seen this in the past, but it says Hunan stinky tofu is a well-known street snack in China. On October 27, 2024, I don't know how to pronounce that, shared a video claiming to have seen a vendor near somewhere. And as you can see, she's washing this tofu with a public bathroom water. Like, look at that. That is insane. She's getting just like the pipe and stuff out the back to do that. And I'm going to assume maybe that's where she's selling it. I don't know how accurate that is, but I can see how accurate this photo is, and that is not good at all. And look at that. Someone actually has video footage of it happening. Look at that. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. And it says the shocking part was that the vendor didn't use a separate hose to get water from the tap. Instead, they allowed water to flow through the sink drain pipe. So that is true, because if you have a look here, the water is going straight in under the pipe. So it's going through all this dirty stuff, and you don't know when that was last clean. And it says it's bad enough handling food in the restroom, but using drain water. And after the video went viral, some found the vendor, who appeared to be the one using the restroom water, confronted him saying, "You're already famous and you dare to sell." They even suggested he search for the video online, telling him he's made people afraid to eat stinky tofu. So stinky tofu, I believe, is a name of an actual dish in China. And maybe this is the stall where he's selling it. And that's him. Also, that's the person confronting the guy. Wow, is that the same person? Yeah, look, it's the same person in the same outfit. So he's got the green apron on and the leopard or camo looking shirt. And there he is, he's selling it. That's insane. I mean, kind of crazy that someone even found him. They probably saw this video, and is this just the same thing? Oh, okay, so he's just showing him the video. And honestly, I don't think he cares by the looks of it. Let's see if anything happens here. Yeah, look at that. Someone has video evidence of his stinky tofu. His actual stinky tofu. Under his stole cart thing. Wow. Okay, so this video says, again in far ahead filthy, this word, caught on camera. A Chinese street food owner used the same rag she used to clean her dirty sandals to clean the food counter and the wok. See for yourself. So let's have a look. So as you can see, she's got her sandals out. And look at that. She's cleaning the sandals with the rag. I assume that's the rag they're talking about in the description of the tweet. And let's stop it here for a sec. You can see that it's dirty to begin with. Like even this just looks old and like wires hanging around, like all this stuff down here. So this person has cleaned the rag with the sandals. Look at that, wiping the counter now. So they're wiping the counter, and look at that, there we go. Wiping the wok down as well. I mean, I can understand her wiping down her sandals, but wiping down the sandals, like there's actual video proof that she took her sandals off. If I put it back at the start, look at that. She has taken them off and is cleaning them. And let's double check. Look at that. She puts it on. She puts it on. Look at that. She loves her clean sandal. She put it straight on, right on the bench. And that's where your food is going. Your food is going on that bench before it gets created. And look at that. This is where the food actually gets made in the wok itself, getting cleaned out the same rag. That's disgusting. If you saw that, you would definitely be putting a complaint in straight away. But obviously, some places in China, they just can't do that. And it just goes to show you how dirty some of these things can be. So let's look at this one. This one is by the New York Post, and it was November 10th, 2020. So let's play it. Let's see what happens. This guy has his foot out, and he is stomping on some vegetables. And this person is just picking up sausage, I think? Yeah, picking raw sausages off the floor and putting it on the tray. That is crazy. And it says another worker used his foot to wash vegetables in a tub. So he's not even like trying to get any flavor out or anything. He wants to wash it. That is not going to wash it with his stinky boots. And then this person next to him is doing something with the water there. I'm not too sure. Probably draining out the liquid from these vegetables. But the vegetables going on the boot. Someone over here putting sausages from the floor, raw sausages as well, from the floor onto the tray. This is just a health hazard, basically, and it doesn't look good. And look, I think this is someone smoking in the corner. Look, there's someone smoking here, so someone's smoking. Someone using a really old technique of washing with their feet, which hasn't been done for centuries, by the way. That is disgusting. Let's move to the next one. So this one, if I translate the post, says, anyone who has eaten Chinese luo shifen, hopefully I said that right, bitter snail noodles will know that the smell is strong because the soup contains bitter snails and pickled bamboo shoots. The Chinese authorities randomly inspected this person's shops and found this shop with sales on the app of 4,000 cups a month. That its soup did not use bitter snails but added stinky chemicals instead. It made the officer's throat feel bitter and they were ordered to close it down. So I guess this is the health inspector office. And by the sounds of it, they were selling soup and they were selling about 4,000 cups a month of soup based on the app where the data is. And you can see that this health officer is throwing up looking at the container. I don't know why the sounds are always so loud, but if you have a look here, he is just gagging from it. If I play the video, it's just going to make a big sound, so I don't want to. But I believe this is the stinky chemical in question. Don't exactly know what that is, so I can't verify how stinky this actually is. But judging by the fact that the inspector here had a big whiff and he's about to throw up, I think that should give you a good indication that there are some stinky things going into the soup. And I think this is the soup he was selling people, maybe? I don't know if this is just a picture of some random soup. But as you can see, not good, especially if someone is reacting to it that way. Like, just look at it. Like, he just had to have like a second think about what he just smelled, which is crazy. I think this guy does a commentary on this, but you can see it says Chinese restaurant kitchen in China. Oh man, how can a Chinese human, this word with this emoji, these people cook food wherever they, this word, same spot. So overall, this doesn't look good. I think there's some commentary, so I'll let it play. We'll see what he says.
This is pretty disgusting. This guy's kitchen. See, there's his cooking stuff. There are his woks on the wall. Is his toilet.
Oh, no way, that's a toilet? I was not expecting that at all. Look how tiny that is. You'd have to squat in that small spot. There's a bin there, there's a big gas cylinder, and maybe this is the cleanest thing I've seen in this whole video is possibly a soap detergent, but judging by that there's a toilet in this little hole, I'm going to assume that it's not the case.
Toilet and kitchen in one. See, they're even like vegetables and stuff here ready.
Oh wow, look, see, he's got food there. So not only is he doing his business over there, look, he's got the food there too. That is really bad.
Eggs ready to be prepared. It's gross, dude. It's fucking gross.
Well, it looks like that's the video, but you can see that is someone's kitchen. But what I can see from this kitchen is if you have a look at the glass here. That hasn't been clean in years. Like, he must be cooking this with no ventilation up top because that's the only way these fog up so quick. Obviously, he hasn't been cleaning it. And if this is happening down here, you can tell that there's a lot of smells, funny smells happening. This is one of the videos you can definitely smell, and it is not good at all. Would you guys eat anything from this restaurant if you saw it? Because I wouldn't. That is disgusting. Eggs as well. And look at that. The eggs are just like in a bag, just hanging around on, like, I guess the bench top. Not even really a bench top. That's a small bench top. But like, look at that. You can tell that it's just not clean. Look how dirty it is. Looks really rusty. Even the cooker here looks like it hasn't been used since World War II by the looks of it. So that is just disgusting. So let's have a look at the last one here. It says, the man went to the banquet and found a sweet and sour live fish, and the fish gave him 2 bites. Now, I know you can eat like live fish, maybe only some live fish, but I did some research online, and it came to the conclusion that basically no, live fish isn't good. But if I turn down that music, you can see that it's pretty much breathing. It's gasping to go into some water. It wants to flap around in the ocean. It does not want to be on some dish. And if you have a look, it looks like maybe the fish is open with like a bunch of stuff on it. I'm not too sure. It just looks like a bunch of vegetables and stuff. I would hate to be that fish because he's about to get eaten, and someone is going to enjoy that. Someone will enjoy that, which is the scary part. And once again, people like different foods, and that is just something you would never, ever see me eating. Like, imagine like eating that while it's moving. That is disgusting. I could never do that at all. And you can see people are saying this word here: monstrous, barbaric, blah blah blah. I don't know. I mean, that's just, some people just like that stuff. I don't know. I just do not like that at all. But anyway, that is the video for you today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.